collectible weekly giveaway on this YouTube channel, Big Card. And today we're gonna talk about an issue. All right, an issue that we all have. Even if you're buying, but specifically if you're selling on eBay, all right, there's an issue that's affecting everybody. So cover your mouse, tighten up your keyboards, because we're gonna get down. By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what eBay's deal is trying to pull on us, and what kind of strategy as a collector, as a flipper, for any type of collectible, comics, sports cards, you're gonna have to deal with. So, all right, so this is the deal. Straight to the point. eBay, what they're doing is they are starting in 2 months, January. If you sell more than $500 in product, in collectibles, you're gonna have to pay taxes on it. They're gonna, at the end of the year, they're gonna hit you with a nice tax form, like, all right, you sold $500 or whatever it is, 500 or more. Say, look, Mr. Big Card, you have sold $500 and you have to pay Uncle Sam. That's what's happening. So bottom line, let's just go straight to the point. Rip the Band-Aid off. It's cutting it into your revenue. It's cutting it into your ROI, right? Your margins. So now when you go and you have a card and you scooped up the card for $100, and now you're like, okay, you've got eBay fees, 12, 13%. Then you got to factor in your PayPal, and you're like, okay, all right, well 15% I need to account for. Now you've got to account for, depending on where you're at, some taxes. So let's just say look. I'm new to the flipping game. I'm a long-time collector, short-time flipper. I got into it just to see what's the deal, what the hype is all about. It's really not my seeds. You know that I have collected cards for a very long time, going to the local card shop, comic book shop, all that good stuff. I got into it, and I already know it's really not what I enjoy doing. Oh my God, running out, buying raw, grading, going posting it. And then I've tried some of the new platforms like CompC and StarStock and whatever. I haven't tried them all, but it's like, look, I've tried enough. I'm like, I'm not feeling it. The one I enjoy the most that I deal with is eBay, because I don't have to worry about shipping the card, and I can go ahead and unpost it if I want, and I still have the card like in my hand. Like, I don't know. I just having the card right here. If I'm trying to sell it because I already bought it, it's a physical item. I don't know, And then I didn't like a lot of the platforms because they were taking so long to get my cards in. It's ridiculous. So I don't know. I'm just not. I didn't enjoy those platforms, and it's probably because I'm not dealing with a lot of weight, right? I bought a few cards, a few $100s, maybe a couple of thousand, should I say? A couple of $1,000 I invested in cards, and just testing the waters. And look, at the end of the day, it's not something I really want to deal with full time like that. And then now you're adding to deal with taxes. No, I'm not gonna deal with that. Taxes. So we got to find other platforms. And the thing is, the other platforms, they say, oh yeah, we're going to only charge 5%, 6%, but then they have a cash withdrawal fee that'll hit you for 5%. So you're okay, so you're up 8, 9, 10%. It's like, well, that's not even that far off from eBay. I mean, it's still better, but still, it's like, I don't know. To me, it just seems like a lot. So I wanted to make a video about that, but I think a strategy is if we can get on platforms. And now people are on Instagram selling cards on Instagram, but the thing is, I'm not even big on Instagram. The only reason why I have an Instagram account that I'm somewhat active on is because of this channel, Big Card. I go, all the social media marketing that I do, it's because of this channel. Now I have some old school personal accounts that I haven't even made a post in a couple of years, legit. Legit. Go find me on social media. It's been years since I've made a post, and it's just not something that I really partake in. So I'm thinking that if this YouTube channel, I have the biggest following on this YouTube channel. So I want to do, not I think, but what I want to do is I'm going to use this YouTube channel to sell my cards. And if it goes well, and again, if it goes well, I'm willing to open it up to the possibility of other people using this channel. And then the thing is, I don't want to be a monopoly. Now, if there were several channels, there's plenty of sports channels out there. Now, I don't know how many, or should I say sports collectible or just collectible, comic books, just in the whole collectible genre, there's several people creating content, but if we all got together and we could use the same how do I say this? If we could get together in the sense of collaborate, and we as a seller or flipper, and you don't have a platform, a following or whatnot, you can go and use these platforms, and we can go and obviously these content creators, they're going to need a fee, right? It's their time, and you're taking time from what they from their day, from spending time with their friends and family or whatever they do. So even if it was a small minimum fee, it would be well worth it. You don't have to deal with the whatever it's going to be, 15 to 20% when you add in the taxes, because that's straight up robbery to me. And I understand that you got to pay Uncle Sam, I get that, but it's just a hobby. It's just sports cards. I'm not feeding my family from it. I'm just having fun, so I wanted to mention that what eBay's doing and what strategy we could do if all the content creators were to go together and maybe collaborate and start posting cards up for sale, and then opening it up to the audience. Man, imagine that. People, again, they use Instagram to sell their cards on Instagram, but again, I don't even use Instagram, and I don't know. I post on Instagram, like I said, from time to time on the Big Card account. And I don't know. I prefer using YouTube. And the fact of the matter, being able to see a video of a card, and these are graded. So I have two cards right here. So but if you have a raw card, where you've seen in some of my older videos where I'm examining the card under a magnifying glass, and you can see every little imperfection, exactly what you're getting. So I think that can really bring up raw, the desire for people to buy raw, because right now when you go to eBay, you don't know, it's like a box of chocolates, man. You don't know what you're gonna get buying raw. Believe me, I've been there. I see, and people. The thing is, so a picture, they say, with the picture you can really see the card, and nah, man, I bought cards that just because of the angle and whatnot, is just you just didn't see that. But with a video, and you can see the video, if that video camera is moving all around and moving that card all around the light and everything, you're gonna know exactly what you're getting. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna start off selling my cards that I purchased just to sell, because as I mentioned, I wanted to get into selling cards just so I can get a feel for it. And again, I don't really see myself getting more inventory. I think once I sell off what I have, I don't think I'm going to continue that. But I am going to get into selling, buying NFTs more. I have definitely grown fond of NFTs. It's like I'm kind of really liking it. But all right, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now. This video is about platforms to use to sell on. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making shorts for any card that I want to sell. And so my first two is going to be this Wolverine 1990 card. It's graded by PGX. It's a 8. And again, I'm going to make a short. And then in the short, I'm going to just say, hey, if you're interested in the card, the starting bid is $30 on this card. And then on this Shohei Ohtani, It's a HGA 9 Topps Chrome rookie card, and I'm gonna start the bid on this guy for 150. So when the fact that I'm able to save the eBay fees and the taxes and whatnot, I'm able to lower it. This card right now is one listed for 180 on 180, I think it is 180, 190, something like that on eBay. But I'm willing to take a hit. Again, I'm willing to take a hit. It comes out to almost the same difference. Like, come on. And again, and then this one is, I've got it listed for $50. So I've gotten an offer, and the reason why I chose these is because I've gotten eBay offers for 150 on this and 30 on this. So, and I've declined them. And I'm like, you know what? I'd much rather sell them here where I don't have to pay an eBay fee. I mean, the taxes hasn't, started, but in literally 2 months it's going to start. I'd rather start building up this platform for that. So again, this is a strategy that we can do, and if it goes well, again, I'm going to start reaching out to other content creators and say, man, let's collaborate. So in other words, again, that's down the line. If it works, stay tuned. If it works, we'll figure something out. I'll have people drop comments with suggestions of how we could do that, because I don't want it to be where people are taking advantage of other people, where they're like, oh yeah, I sent you the card and never sent the card, and then they got paid. So we got to figure all that stuff out. But look, that's all the way down the line. Right now I'm going to be selling my cards. See if people are even interested in buying cards on YouTube. All right, everyone. Good luck in all your investments.